And welcome back to ABC 7 Extra Sunday. I'm Mark Ross. Our topic tonight, the status of the red flower beetle infestation in Socorro, which began back in August. Our guests are Socorro City Representative for District 3, Rudy Cruz Jr., and Pat Porter, Extension Entomologist with Texas A&M AgriLife. Pat, can the red flower beetle travel a long distance?
The science hasn't been done to say how far it will go, but we know last year it went at least 1.5 miles in large numbers in level land, and I suspect it can go up to 4 miles, maybe farther, depends on the wind. So yeah, I call that a long distance.
So how can people keep the red flower beetle from coming inside their home?
Well, sealing up all the cracks on the outside is job one. It's called exclusion. So you use caulk, window screen repair, door seals under the door. All those need to be in good order without leaks. And then you can, if you need to, if a large number of beetles are there, you can spray the outside of the house with insecticides. We have all of this information on our website. It's called TexasHighPlainsInsects.net. And there's a red flower beetle thing on the left-hand side. All of our information is there if people want to go get it.
And how often should people respray?
Well, so if you're talking outside the house, probably every couple weeks. What people don't realize is the insecticides they're using act relatively slowly. So they may take 1 or 2 days to kill the beetles, even if you just sprayed. And so you need to give it time. Inside, there's no need to respray in less than 2 weeks or 2 weeks to 3 weeks because the residues from those insecticides are still in the house and they're still active. It's just that it may take a couple days to kill the beetles. If you sprayed tomorrow, you're not going to really kill them any quicker because it still takes 1 or 2 days.
And we know they tend to like grain products, lentils, rice, shelled nuts, beans, dried fruit and chilies, dried pet food, and surprisingly, milk chocolate. Now, are meats, fruits, and vegetables, are those pretty much safe?
They are not going to serve as a food source for the beetles. They will not live in there and reproduce in there, but of course they can be infested if you've got beetles in the house.
Now, we spoke with another Socorro resident who's worried about how long the beetles are going to stick around. Take a listen.
I hope they don't come back because that is a worry because it's not like to where like it's always something. Like 1 year it's mosquitoes, 1 year it's moths, and then like this year I'm just like hoping that that's it.
So will they eventually go away in cold weather, Pat?
They will go away mostly when the sources are removed, and that's pecan shells from the big field and pecan shells in the neighborhoods. Cold weather, you'll need about a week below freezing to start killing most of them. And you know, you don't get that in El Paso, Socorro.
No.
So what cold does, they don't fly. When it's below about 50, they don't fly. So they're going to stay where they are. They'll still be there. And when it warms up, they'll fly again.
Now, Rudy, will the city of Socorro provide more insecticide to residents who need it?
So just for clarification, the city of Socorro, because we don't have the abundance of resources that the county does, Commissioner Eliana Alguin has helped us tremendously. The first pesticide distribution that took place was not only for residents of Socorro, but it was anybody in the Lower Valley area that was affected, including San Elizario and parts of El Paso and Isleta in that area. But we have been in contact with Commissioner Holguin's office, and she is currently working on providing some more pesticide to the residents of Socorro. At this time, we don't have dates or a time frame, but they're currently working on it.
And I know you mentioned earlier in the program that El Pasoans Fighting Hunger stepped up to help residents in Socorro. Are they still there to provide support to the residents?
Absolutely. There was just a food distribution that took place in our city the other day. They're going to hold another one on this Wednesday. But like I said, this is the way things should happen when people are affected in our community. It doesn't matter whether you're from Socorro, San Eli, Clint, Fabian, Tornillo, any part of the county or the city of El Paso. What I like is that everybody stepped up to the plate. There wasn't any pointing, of fingers or anything like that. We found a solution, and it didn't happen from just one governmental entity. It took several organizations, and municipalities to work together in order to bring a solution.
And Pat, I know that the people in Socorro are very glad that Texas A&M AgriLife was there to help them with this problem.
Well, it was a privilege. The insect work we do, insects that affect people, is the most rewarding part of our job. So I thank the people of Socorro for letting us help.
All right. Patrick Porter, Extension Entomologist with Texas A&M AgriLife, Socorro City Representative Rudy Cruz Jr. Thank you both for being on ABC 7 Extra Sunday.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. I'm Mark Ross. Stay safe, stay strong. I'll see you next Sunday night.